Okay, Dave here with emergencyprepguy.com. I appreciate you stopping by. As always, if you get any benefit out of these videos, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little bell so you'll be notified when we do future videos. As I always say, and I really mean it, we really appreciate it when you guys do that. It really helps us get the word out, so helps us grow our channel. So that's my little plug. Today's video, or at least it's a video about an event that I've been looking forward to for a long time. Those of you that have watched other videos on my channel know that I did a review last summer, so almost exactly a year ago, on the Titan solar backup generator. I still have that, and I plan on doing a follow-up review on that. When I did that, I did it with a borrowed one. I've since gotten, a month or two after that, I got my system. And I'm going to do a follow-up review on that. But what today's video is on is I have a solar system on my house. Okay, as I was editing this video, I realized I just need to interject something right here at this point of the video real quick. This video is about the installation of the solar system on my home, and I was researching it, inverters and the solar panels I wanted and all the different components. I was getting really close to just trying to do it myself, but finally in the end it made more sense to me to just hire professionals to do it, and the company that I chose to work with was Big Dog Solar. I was very happy with them. My sales rep, Jason Leby, was a great guy to work with. The installation crew, David, Spencer, and Jake. By the way, the aerial videos that you'll see later in the video, by aerial I mean looking at the roof, Jake went around and filmed those for me. He was awesome. Couldn't have a better installation crew. Kenny, manager at the office, was awesome for answering all of my really hard questions that I needed to have answered. So anyway, if you want to use this, if you're in Idaho and Colorado and you want to have somebody do it, consider Big Dog. They did great for me. And if you use the discount code PrepGuy, it'll save you $100 off your system. I know $100 isn't huge on a solar system, but $100 is $100. So with that, we'll get on to the rest of the video. So now, what's exciting to me about this is in being prepared. We've had the crisis last winter in Texas, where people had no power for days and days. So that just taught us that it's important to supply your own power. So I'll quit blabbing, and we'll get to I'll show you the install process. Okay, so you can see right now they got the rails up. This was the first day, and those things right there are what's called an optimizer. It's not a mini inverter. Some systems have a mini inverter by each solar panel, or at least each array. That is a optimizer, which basically what an optimizer does is it allows, if you have one panel that gets damaged or isn't working right, it doesn't take the whole array down, and also it allows you to get to know how much each panel is producing. Okay, so here's the Big Dog crew. Let me flip it around so you can see their rig. There's their trucks. They're working away. And what's your name again?
Spencer.
Spencer.
Yeah.
So Spencer, what have you been doing, and what's your plans for today?
Well, we got your L feet, your rails up. Today we're just going to get you panel ready to lay panels for tomorrow. Right now I'm just doing the pipe on there and put your wires through. He's doing your optimizers, connect them together, and then tomorrow I'll come back, lay panels, connect to your inverters, and go.
Awesome. So when's the day you go in? Oh, sorry, there's an airplane going by. So when's the day that you guys get in the attic?
Probably tomorrow morning early.
Early? Okay.
Yeah, or the next day.
Okay.
It's such a big job with all your batteries and whatnot. So
All right.
we're scheduled for 3 days on this. So
Yeah, so this is a 24 panel
the
system.
roof-wise is super easy, but the electrical side of it's pretty complicated. So we just have a lot of time to get all of that taken care of. So.
Got it. All right.
Tomorrow your roof will be completely done. It'll just be mainly working on your electrical. So.
Perfect. All right, thanks guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, we just spoke with Spencer. Now I've got David in here, and I just kind of I'm going to flip the camera around. Okay, so do you want to kind of walk me through what you're doing in here? Kind of explain the system?
Definitely. What I'm doing in here is we're using that wall space right there to...
Let's walk over where I can see
Okay.
it. Sorry.
Yeah. We're going to be mounting these SolarEdge inverters here on this wall.
Okay.
And we'll be running all the DC from the roof down to the inverters.
Okay.
And there's the DC battery right here. We'll be connecting that to one of the inverters.
Okay.
And then all the AC will be going over to your main service panel to that hub.
Okay, so that, what we can see right there, that's the batteries, or battery.
Now, these are the batteries down here. There's one right here and then one in the back.
Okay.
And this is your battery control unit.
Okay, and then what are these right here?
Those are your
2 inverters.
2 inverters. Yep.
And what is the wattage of each inverter?
Each one is 7.6 kilowatts.
Kilowatts. Okay, awesome. And then what's this thing over here?
That is your hub, your SolarEdge hub.
And that's the cover for it, right?
Yep, it's rated for 200 amps.
Okay. So we've got 200 amp hub. We've got the 7.6
7.6
kilowatts, and the 16. What was it?
16 kilowatt battery.
Kilowatt battery. So awesome. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Okay, so now you see David here, just working, finishing installing, the batteries and the inverters, and yeah, you couldn't ask for a better crew of guys working. These guys did really good. And then over here, you're gonna see Spencer. He's just putting away putting up the switches and the stuff that has to be right next to the breaker box panel. This is what the panels on the roof look like once they're done. Some people don't like that metal tubing there. That was an option that I chose rather than have them put everything in the attic. But they don't have to have that if you don't want it. All right, Dave. Give me the tour.
All right, so this is inverter 1, this is inverter 2.
Okay.
Right now you only have one battery set up, so we just connect this 16 kilowatt battery to this inverter, which is 7.6. This is your DC switches. This cuts everything on and off from your roof.
Okay.
And then this little toggle switch back here, that turns on your inverter part. So that inverts the DC to AC.
Okay. All right. And will I ever have to adjust that toggle switch?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Once you are all done, you'll never have to touch any of this.
Okay, cool. All right, you want to show me the other part?
Yeah. So over here you have your 2 disconnects, one for each inverter. We ran our AC wiring all the way over to here. And this is your backup interface, we call the hub. This has a 200 amp main breaker in it that shuts you on and off. These are just your disconnects. They shut each inverter on or off.
Awesome. Excellent. Okay, we were just talking here. If I want to shut off from the power company for whatever reason, how do I do that?
You would just turn off your 200 amp breaker in the backup interface. And that is as simple as going like this.
Okay, so that disconnects what?
That's your main breaker switch from the power from the power company.
From the power company. And when it's up, power company is engaged. When it's down, the power company's off. But the solar will still power the house.
The solar will still back up your house. Whatever,
Okay, cool. Good to know. So with that, we'll call that a wrap, and I really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video, and we'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks.